I'm amazed that they're able to take down JB and get to this semifinal. And we're already off, getting readies from both players, and they're ready to play.
Yeah, these players are ready to play. I'm ready to call. Betty, I hope you're ready to call as both boards. Archers is kind of right heavy, while Ibars is pretty left heavy, both needing a lot of yellow and a lot of blue, interestingly enough, to get down. Um, Archer, unfortunately, getting a lot of red, not able to use it. You see those red blues there in columns 1 and 2, just kind of using that as strategic garbage, just to try and set up a drop down to get the column 1 and 2 down a little bit, and does manage to do that. But now that the column 3 and 4, I like the decision there to go ahead and drill down the red, make each and every pill half useful, Betty.
Yeah, you were mentioning, the starting boards, and while I agree, they're weighted in different sides of the board. I want to say Archer has like lack of color diversity, where Ibar did have a lot of different colors to play with all at once. I love this setup from Ibar, dropping this down, having that red being able to be taken horizontally. So Ibar making some really good forward-thinking plays, but Archer is not out of this. Also keeping it very even here. And Ibar maybe a little bit buried his last yellow in that column one.
Yeah, but has since been able to open that up. Is going to be Archer out first, though, at a 132. I bar going to be about 5 seconds behind at a 137. Still very close here, and better opening boards for both players. Both have access to all of their pill colors, all of their virus colors, mind you, and yeah, looking really good here for both players. Ibar with so many double opportunities on this board once he breaks down to them.
Hmm. And I'm calling it here, Flindo. Arbar is the name of this matchup.
I like it. I like it. I
Archer
like it.
Ibar. But yes,
We could,
Archer breaking down into their board has one little yellow that's hanging out there in column two, but definitely trying to limit the drop time by taking this top-down approach that they're doing.
absolutely. Now, Ibar just needing
Oh gosh, yes.
so many reds to get down to this board, but he has managed to pull himself into a little bit of a lead here over Archer. This
Look at
double
this.
yellow, really nice, but look at that combo from
Look
Archer. A
at
drop into a fat log
Let's
into
go.
a just amazing play from Archer. I know Betty just was absolutely in awe of that combo, and as was I, because that was fantastic.
Oh, I meant to say woot.
But it is Ibar out first at sub 3 minutes, which is about par for this level block. And, Ibar usually playing in the gold brackets. This is a level block he's used to seeing quite frequently, as Archer in at about a 310 or so. And this is really close, Betty. This could still go either way.
I'm really loving these short stacks that Archer is putting together at the start of their level 8. And now slowing down just a little bit just because everything needs a yellow. But wow, look at these just quick plays. Decisions are being made, very fast over on Archer's side, whereas Ibar is putting together a lot. That yellow in column one with that red on top, not quite sure how they're going to tackle that on Ibar's side, but probably going to tackle it last if I had to guess.
Yeah, now Archer is the one dealing with needing all this red access.
But a
Um,
red rush, look at this.
Yeah, and I might have used that red rush to go ahead and clear out the red in column 7 and
Mm,
open up that blue access at the bottom. I think the plan for Archer was to maybe clear out this blue and try and get the reds together, and definitely signaling that they're wanting to do that, and now doing
wow.
that. Um, but I gotta wonder if it slowed him down a little bit, Betty.
Yeah, and I could see that because Ibar is taking out first at a 435 and Archer's still remaining for these blues. So I could see what you're saying with that, and definitely needing just a few more blues here to get out. One more blue, tucking it right, and out at a 449. So just a little bit behind Ibar at this part.
Yeah, a little bit behind, but look at Ibar's board. He's got so much darn yellow on this board. But he is starting to clean that up a little bit. But you peek over at Archer. Archer's got the same
Hmm.
thing, except it's blue. The color diversity not great for either player here. Ibar trying to do the best with what he can. Just trying to get down to these horizontals that he's got up. You see him setting up for a horizontal yellow down in his columns 2 through 5. But the red's in the way, and he's just not getting the red to clear it out until just now.
Yeah, but you know what? Archer is just not getting the colors that they are needing on their side. Again, the lack of color diversity on these both of these boards um, has seen a lot of interesting plays for them trying to dig under and get to places that they need to be. Um, Archer definitely keeping this the same here with the count on the viruses, both of them at 9. Who will get to 8 first? Let's see.
Yeah, let's see. Ibar down to 10 viruses. Archer with 13. That's level 9 that they're on.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I can read, I promise.
no, I did the same thing at Torg with the speed the speed
Mm,
indicators, so it's all good. But monster combo from Ibar. Now he's
wow.
just needing 2 more reds. Double red would be great. Not going to get that, but he is going to get
Look at
2
that.
reds out at a 636. It is Ibar taking game 1, but a really strong showing here from Archer in this first game.
Mhm. And just gonna let them finish it out here. And again, a sub 7 is a great um time to get. But Ibar taking that with the 636 that they got, taking the first crown.
Indeed. Will the crows be fed again? I've said it so many times today, only time will tell. And if Archer has the lower time, then the crows will be fed and they will be excited for some food, just like I am. My spaghetti sauce smells amazing. We have her ready from Ibar, just waiting on that ready from Archer. There it is. This is Arbar Game 2. Although, now that I think about it, Ibarcher works too, as we have our 3, 2, 1 and pills.
I don't know. I don't know about that second one, Flynn, though.
Ibarcher.
Ar yeah. Oh, and a quick, play on Archer's side, isn't going to really matter too much except the ability to not be able to use those elsewhere, but man, that was I would like to say 12 viruses, all the same type, that blue yellow on Archer's side to start. So, the doctor is showing how bad the RNG can be on this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Ibar now red and blue and yellow. What do you know? The 3 colors in this game, and that's what he needs. But he's got all of it and access to all of it, and it's really nice for him. A little bit spread out for Ibar though, but he's just getting everything that he needs right now, and I gotta think he's feeling really good about this level 6 so far. Oh, set up for the fat log. Didn't really decided not to go for it. But look at this setup, Betty. He's got the red horizontal. All he's got to do is clear out those blues. I thought he might have initially gone for the red horizontal and then gone for the blue horizontal. Elected not to do that. But as we peek over at
Oh.
Archer, what a drop there, and sets themselves up for this red horizontal and making some great plays. Ibar having to take that undertuck, gets out at a 123.
Archer has the patience of a saint, waiting for so long for that double red to come so that they could get a horizontal. Oh,
Oh,
and a misdrop there. And again, I think just not getting the pills that you think you should get in this game really is a mental sometimes plays mental tricks with you. And so now just getting needing any red doc. And it's hard to watch when a game is decided like that. Ibar continuing on in their level 7, making some work over there, just needing to continue to try and avoid the columns 1 and 2 because there is nothing there to stop any drop time from happening over there.
Yeah, and JB in our chat saying in practicing, Archer has what we call a reset board. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those boards that makes you want to rage. And here's the thing I like about Archer. Archer earlier was just kind of laughing it off, and
Mm-hmm.
that's all you can do. Just keep good spirits. We're all here for fun, to enjoy this game together, even when it has terrible RNG. Really nice drop into a T, into a horizontal low for Archer. At least they're getting out in style.
Mm-hmm.
255 out of level 6 for Archer. It is Ibar with a humongous lead here of 24 viruses. Just trying to get down to this blue. Really surprised that he didn't clear out that garbage in column 7 to open up the blue access, especially with the double blue coming up next, Betty.
Now, one thing that I will say is, we always talk about how bad the RNG is. That does swing both ways. So, a level that, got Archer could get Ibar next. So please stay tuned. This is not over by the slightest. Both of these are amazing players that, I could watch play all day. Ibar, please play more often. I'm just saying.
Yes, we miss you, Ibar, but we love all of our players here and the
Mhm.
DrMC. And as Ibar is now entering the accursed level 8, hopefully that is not a commentator's curse for him. We will find out. I think he's listening to us. I'm not sure. But a lot of red needed for Ibar, a lot of blue, a lot of red needed for Archer. Archer has 0 yellow viruses remaining on that board. I love this opportunity here. Yeah, Ivar confirming. Yeah, he's listening to us.
Oh man, but I'm loving this board for Archer though. Like bringing this back into a really nice clean level 7, showing the doctor that give me what I want and I can do wonderful things with it. So definitely bringing this back into their level 8 at a 442. Numbers are hard.
Indeed, they are. As we have Ibar setting up for
Oh my
a
goodness.
drop log. He
Look at
just
this.
he's not gonna go for the drop log, or is he? Leans back, scratches his beard. Shoutouts to Savage Octagon. Um, we having fun here, folks. I'm loving this. There it is. There's the drop
Wow.
log. Timber, as we like to call that. Again, shout out to Savage Octagon. And you know what? Shout outs to the exact same, just because we haven't heard
That's
from
what we
him
do.
today. Uh one more red for Ivar. Oh, didn't quite get that pill over far enough. 522 for him.
But yeah, Archer's board, looking at their level 8 here, nice drop clear for them, getting a double yellow rush, which is awesome for all the yellows that they currently have. I like that play to clear that yellow in column 1 to get access to that blue. So continuing to make good work on their board right now.
Yeah, and I like that setup with the yellow blue in column 2. Looked like a misdrop, but had the plan to drop that down with the blue cleared out and clear out the yellows. Does take a little bit of drop time, but I like the setup. It is now 7 viruses remaining in Archer's level 8, but it is
Look at
Ibar. Oh, what a combo from Archer!
yes. And that was so needed to get a very clear level 8 in order to get underneath for this yellow. Now it took a little bit of drop, which meant that now they're having to rely on reds to get that yellow in column 8. One more red at the right time. Come on.
Not really sure why Archer was passing up all those
Mm,
reds before,
hmm
um, but and as a result, had to wait for them when they had them earlier and could have used them. Could have just been a tunnel vision thing. We're not really sure, but Archer has now joined Ibar into level 9. Ibar, although look at this board, Betty. One
hmm
yellow, left on the board, and it is buried. And here we have Ibar again setting up for another timber. Any red blue will
Wow.
do it. Any blue piece actually will do it, and then followed by a red. Is he going to wait for that perfect pill? He is, and he gets it.
Oh my
Timber
goodness.
and clears another vertical yellow on top of it. Ibar, one of our top 8 here in
Mhm.
the Torg tournament this past November, and here just absolutely showing why he was there, putting on an absolute masterclass of board vision and combo planning. I think it has slowed him down a little bit. Because we don't usually see times of close to 8 minutes in this level block from Ibar, but he does combo out, gets that 751. He will be moving on to face Larva in the finals, Betty.